So hello, just doing a quick review of this book that I've received. It's the Pictorial Key to Tarot. And it is from, as you can see here, I think it's pronounced Pariogette. They're like a specialty publisher. Um, and they do a number of different books and tarot decks and things like that. But this is one of the things they did which really kind of jumped out at me. It's the Pictorial Key to Tarot, like a special edition version of the original, which was published, I think, back in 1910 possibly, when the original Rider-Waite, or Rider-Waite Smith as it's now called, tarot deck was produced. So this is kind of like a recreation of that book. You can see it says here all of the information. But the Pictorial Key to Tarot, first release in 1910. This reprint actually is a facsimile. So it's basically the book as it was, which is really, really nice to have actually. I love actually the size of the text is really nice for a start. So but it also feels quite authentic. You know, it feels like you're getting the original deal with the book. But first of all, before we get inside it, let's have a look at the actual. I'll take this off. The actual structure of the book. So it is cloth bound. It's nicely bound, I think. You've got like, I think it's maybe stitched or sewn, possibly. You can see that. Yeah, it's stitched. So it's nice binding. The paper's really nice, really thick and luxurious. You do feel like you're reading like an authentic old grimoire or something, you know, that kind of feel to it. It's got a nice red cover, and this is like embossed or imprinted within in gold, the title. There's nothing on the back, nothing on the spine, and the end papers are just very simple white. So, you know, minimalist but in a nice way, and certainly not lacking luxury. And it wasn't super expensive. I think it's about 28 quid or something like that. So what I would say about this is, first of all, I really like the Pictorial Key to Tarot. I know some people don't like it. They think maybe it's a bit obscure. It doesn't have the same kind of detail as maybe modern books going through the different tarot keys would have. But I do really like it. I think it's quite minimalist, and it does leave enough room for you to bring your own interpretation in to each of the meanings. So I use it quite a lot. And what I would say is it does have the pictures of the cards. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here's one, the devil. But it has them after the card is described. So the card will be described and then it'll be afterwards. Sometimes, because it's a facsimile, and I think this is because, you know, it's just printed as was. So you'll have a situation here where you've got Temperance card, for example, is described on the first page. Then you have the picture of a Temperance card in the next page. Weirdly, then a blank page before you've got the continuing text around the Temperance card. So that happens a few times, and I don't think it's a misprint. I think it's literally the way this would have been produced, you know, back in the day. So yeah, there it is again. So the tower, text here, picture of the tower, blank page, and then the continuing text around the tower. So that's kind of strange, but that's kind of the way it is all the way through. But so it's very different to say, you know, reading that and kind of navigating that, if you like. It's very different to say maybe, you know, this 1990s, I think, Pictorial Key to the Tarot. So you've got the devil there, and all of the text about the devil is in one page, and then you get the picture there, similar with the tower, all the text there, and then the picture right beside it. So you see the picture whilst you're reading the text, and that's maybe more convenient, if you like. But I believe that maybe the Facsimile edition is maybe producing this the way it was originally put out by Ryder back in the day. So there you go. That's a quick review of the Pictorial Key to Tarot by these good folks, Pariogette. And yeah, I'm really pleased to purchase it. I think it's really nice. It really feels authentic. If you're a fan of the Rider-Waite Smith deck, then this would be a really nice thing to have.